Hey, howdy. Man, it's been a second, hasn't it? Sorry about that. I got stuck in kind of a rut, and it took me a few days to overcome that rut, and combination of that, classes starting back up, gas leaks, normal things like that. But I guess from now we get back started. So, I genuinely had to I had to rewatch the previous video because it's been that long that I had forgotten what I was actually supposed to be doing. Our mission right now is to get dynamite. Where? I don't know, but I'm sure as hell not fighting the pretty boys again. But while I'm over here... By the way, this game received an update. And they streamlined a lot of the processes to just make it more like RPG Maker and also just make it higher quality in general. But this is Party Member Central over here. Off the top of my head, you can get 3 party members here. Full disclosure, I'm not using Bo at all because it just doesn't feel right to take him with you and not show him where Henry is. Because if you didn't pick up on it, Henry and Bo are brothers. I accidentally just did a level 1 fireball. Doesn't matter. The game just feels a little more deliberate. I don't know the best way to describe it. Maybe a bit too deliberate, but we'll see. Still not sold on whether I like this more or less. Oh, the text is a lot smaller. I didn't notice that before. The goggles, they do nothing. But something else happened on the indie front that I do want to mention, and I think I'll mention it next time I play Tukey as well. I actually realized this a while ago, but I never really commented on it, even though I think it's dope as hell. So, oh, nice crit. For the longest time, I've been following this little game by the name of Monolith. And you might not have heard of it, mainly because it's not called Monolith anymore. Around, like, a week and a half ago, they rebranded. A combination of reasons. It was to give the game more exposure, it was to avoid potential copyright concerns, because apparently it's a Warner Brothers, the name is a Warner Brothers trademark, and it was an opportunity for them to announce that they were getting that the game was getting published by a larger company. Video Game Donkey, of all people, which fucking rules. I don't have much experience with Donkey myself. I've obviously watched a couple of his videos, I have seen the Lisa one. But I definitely respect him, and I know that other people have a ton of respect for him. And out of basically nowhere, I learned that the game that I've been following for literal years is now getting published by Video Game Donkey. That is insane to me. The deep poison is very obnoxious here. Can Terry... He cannot. Damn. God, they're both ill, which makes this annoying, but I think this still works. I don't remember how much the stuff is. Wait, there's another party member I can still get. But I'm not gonna be able to get him in for a bit, I don't think, because I would need to go to Sans first. But this stuff over here, I can get some green paste. And trust me when I say I'm gonna want that. I've basically just bought a party member for 50 magazines, and you'll see what I mean later. But for the time being, it's time for the funniest stretch of dialogue in this entire game. That sounds like hyperbole, but I'm being serious. Hey, buddy. Wake up. The name's Harvey Alibastor. I'm your Fishman lawyer. And you, my friend, are in Fishman court. So look alive and pay attention. The judge is about to speak. So? What? Good idea. My client says he is innocent of this crime, but he's guilty of saying you suck eggs. Your wife's eggs. I know, right? So? Yes. Alright. How about you guys? Yeah, I agree. Alright, buddy. My client says he wants to touch your wife, Your Honor. Yep. Right under the gills. Dude, he's pissed. Shouldn't have said that stuff. Was that? Ah. Yes, Your Honor. Well? What is going on? What are you, new? You're in court. Your Honor, my client is dumber than hell. That's a screenshot. Your Honor, my client is dumber than hell. Stop screwing around. You're ruining me. Don't lose faith just yet. I have a secret weapon. Your Honor, jury, I seriously don't want to be here. Can I leave? Cool. Okay, let's go. I adore that entire scene, and I completely missed it the first time I played. But dude, when we work together, we are gold. What do you say? Join my law firm? Options, yes or I hate you. I don't have the heart to tell him I hate him. Let's bring him along. He's also a very good party member, so I think I made the right decision there. We're not done with the fun party members, though, or the fun character interactions. This entire part of the game is probably my favorite part, all things considered. So much great dialogue, so many great character interactions. Here's the other great one, right up ahead. No snakes, nice. Wait, I already had someone taken by the pretty boys. So, worst thing that happens is someone runs from the party. Oh, this could be trouble. Hello. I'm a representative of my good dear close personal friend Buzzo. He sent me here to present you with the gift of joy. Have a wonderful day. I don't know what triggers it. Sometimes he explodes. And I don't know I don't know what causes it, Sometimes he will just explode and leave you at 1 HP, which is kind of terrifying. Either way. You can't just walk out without paying. Pay? For you? Dream on, fuzzlips. Ugh, don't even. Do you know how hard it is to find a decent razor these days? Besides, you're not worth it anyway. Like I even want a piece of you. Right. And why did you come here again? This ain't no lemonade stand. Hey! What the hell's all that racket? You messing with my queers, fat boy? You wish. You got nothing but dudes here. Oh, for fun. You play with a lot of lead toys as a kid. Newsflash, dipshit. If you want a lady, this is it. Beggars can't be choosers. But I'm lonely. I miss my wife. I'm not your guidance counselor, fat ass. Stop calling me fat. I'll squash all of you bees. Listen, motherfucker. I'm a cross-dresser, not some pansy. Putting on panties didn't make my balls disappear, so you'd best walk out here now before we bury you here. Bitch tits. I'm sorry, ladies. On second thought, fuck you. I love Queen Roger. Oh, pardon me. Welcome. The name's Queen Roger. Please, make yourself at home. Don't mind the mess. Like I said, I'm not going to narrate everything, but that scene is just brilliant. And there are actual things to do here. If I remember correctly, that's one. Defense bonus. I haven't been to Sand yet, so I don't think I can do... Yeah, I can't do anything with RT just yet, but I'll get there. How am I doing on bottles, actually? Oh, I have plenty. Let's get some water while I'm over here. I'm not really after the regular water, but the dirty water applies poison, which can be really good in certain fights. Right, this guy. Care for a dance? It's on the house. So, fun fact about this guy. If you say not really, it will initiate a fight. This is one of the only fights in the game where the character can do, where the enemy can do, I think this guy's name is like Sex Machine Kim or something like that. He can use insta-kill moves. I've never seen it happen, but I've also never fought this guy. Apparently it is a very low chance. But he can use, it's like, I think he can use, it's Heart Squeeze? It's one of those. Which, that is just glorious. This part of the game is weird, but it's still it's charming in a very strange way. Hey, so listen up. I left my family, including my stupid brother. I'm gonna start my own gang. Oh, this guy's the brother of the schoolboy shufflers guy, isn't he? I hate all of these. The Diddle Kids. Please don't call yourself the Diddle Kids. The Decent Dudes and the Susan B. Anthony boys. I like the Susan B. Anthony boys. So, this is a completely unique UI, or at least somewhat unique. I forget all three of them have, because there are 3 clients and all of them are weak to one of these 3 moves. I forget who is weak to what. I guess that means this guy's... Okay, there we go. I know for a fact there's a big football player who's weak to Whisper, because it's the only thing you can do to him because he keeps his fucking helmet on during sex. I can't believe I'm saying this. I kind of wish there was an RPG with that kind of a mechanic. Kind of like... Griftlands comes to mind, actually. It's just like a game where RPG elements are used for things like conversation. Just like the... Oh, right, Green. I forgot Green shows up. This is awkward. Please don't tell the other guys about me. But just something like Griftlands, where like combat would obviously be RPG-based, or turn-based combat-based, but also conversation and like debate between 2 characters could also be turn-based RPG style, which I feel like that could be very interesting if done. I don't want to say done properly because I don't really know how you would do it properly, but there's a lot of interesting stuff you can do there, I feel. Here's the weirdo with who keeps his helmet on. He also... Joe Kansas. I love all the names in this game. That's one of my favorites. It's a very good, just like generic football player name, Joe Kansas. This bit is a little annoying because it's random. There are no more fights after this point, but there are... I think there's, like... There's 2 more silly things, if I remember correctly. Here's one of them. Oh, that's sad. Sometimes the spaghetti Columbo's deer comes in. Now we got Queen Roger. And let me check something. If I go back to the fireplace, to the campfire, I wonder... Will it do the cutscene? Because there is a campfire conversation with Roger. No! Interesting. Maybe the next one, then. Alright. Oh, right! While I'm here, I gotta get the party member that's over there. Oh, I already have sunscreen. Oh, Nerd's wearing it, isn't he? No, someone in my party is wearing sunscreen. Otherwise, I don't think it would be showing up. There you are. Hello, Percy. Thank you for the sunscreen. I will put it on my own bald head. It's probably good for now. Right, Mad Dog. Rest in peace. Okay. Oh shit! Right! I forgot there was a dojo over here. Welcome to my dojo. Yo! RT Gonzalo's Family Training Center for great balance. Alright, time to scroll on my phone for a few minutes. I forget how long this lasts. When I'm done recording this, I'll have to go and check. It's still going, huh? A text box comes up when I'm done, so I guess I'm still waiting for a little bit. While we wait, though, something funny. So there's one of the lesser known, or one of the lesser talked about presidents is Grover Cleveland, and I have a bit of just like a joke that I've sort of sucked myself into. Is I will eventually get pictures of every single US president and put them on conscientious objectors in TF2. And I've done about 4 or 5 so far, and I was thinking of like, oh, maybe Grover Cleveland. I'm trying to knock out all the funny ones first, before I just go down the list. There we go. But I was just reading up on the guy, and apparently, Grover Cleveland had surgery for his cancer. He had a tumor that grew in on the top of on the center of his palate, at the roof of his mouth. And he had jaw surgery while in office, masquerading as going on a cruise. He literally... He literally went on a cruise with a surgeon, did the operation, it sort of effed up his jaw a little bit, to the point that people got a little suspicious, but not to the point that people really suspected much. And they created a cover story about how he had to get some teeth pulled. And then he just went on being president for the rest of his term. Just in the middle of his term, he just stopped, went on a cruise with a team of doctors, got surgery for cancer, and then and then just came back. As if nothing happened. Also, I believe I gotta stay here 5 times for Geese to join my party. Geese is another party member who... I mean, I really slept on him initially, but he is a crazy, crazy party member. Oh shit, right. It's not that big of a detour. I wanna put Bo back in it with his loved ones. Or I suppose just the remains of his loved ones. If I had the option, I wouldn't even take the mags, because I just feel bad for Bo. Man deserves better. Oh my god, right, I forgot about this. Honey, I'm home. Laser Agar. Oh, you get a business hat from that. Nice. A game, I don't want to put on the freaking worn helmet. I don't care how much better you think it is, it's worse in every status of luck. Alright, now that we dropped off Bo... I never actually used the Gonzalo scroll, huh? Per normal, just use them all on Brad. it's just the best idea. Not sure why. This is a fun area. And it's also, it's like the Barrel Bros, where you can kind of just ignore all the encounters if you do proper movement. Still not sold on whether or not you can avoid all the hammers, but I'm pretty sure you can. By the way, when you walk in this room for the first time, you get an achievement called No, It Can't Be. Unfortunately, it is. My pornographic literature! You bitch. I'd totally come down there and kick your ass. If it wasn't such a nice day. Weirdo. There are a lot of weird people in this game, and I can say with confidence, weirdo. I just remembered a particularly great bit later in this level. But speaking of good bits, I've got to do this while I'm over here. The next arc in the Salvation Rangers. Steve. Yeah? Dick isn't even wearing his uniform. What? By the way, his name is Dick Dixon. I do feel kind of bad for, what's his, it's not, is it Jake the Snake? I actually forget what his name is. I do feel bad for him because he's just LARPing. He's just doing this with like his friends because it's a hobby. Alright, we got Carp. Carp is really, really good. Also this guy. So, Han Shot First is actually a really famous thing, and I had no idea this was a thing until quite a bit after I had already played this game for the first time. But I suppose I'll enlighten the people who aren't aware of this. It all has to do with this magical thing called, theatrical cuts versus director's cuts, basically. That, there's a pretty large difference between the theatrical and, director's cuts of Star Wars. One of the most notable, or rather, it wasn't, not necessarily the theatrical versus directors, but it was the original screening of the movie versus that was the best way to describe it. They sort of, like, did a revisional version of, I think, the whole first trilogy, not just the first movie, to add some context and air quotes polish. And the most famous thing to come out of this was the bit of Han Shot First. Now, it's been a while since I've watched Star Wars last, so I don't actually remember what order it was. If I remember correctly, in the original version, Greedo, who is the guy who walks up to Han Solo and is like, "Hey, I know you. There's a bounty on your head, so I'm gonna kill you." He shoots, he misses, then Han shoots him dead. And in the revision, Greedo doesn't even get a chance to shoot. Han just instantly shoots him in the chest and kills him. And there's a bunch of other things. The other things that come to mind is, in Episode 6, at the very end, during the Ewok Festival at the end of the movie, there's just like a selection of, there's a selection of Jedi ghosts that appear and, like, nod at Luke, saying, like, yeah, you did a good job, you finally did it. And the weird thing is, after the prequels, they retconned it a little bit and made it so that Anakin would be in that set of characters. By the way, this fight is actually kind of tough, so I need to be a little bit careful. I'm just gonna use the jerky on Jack. The other thing that they added that I remember pretty distinctly. Oh, come on, he would have been crying anyway. Let's see. That damage still sucks. The other thing that is pretty distinct from the newer version is the appearance of Jabba in the first movie, which, if you've seen the Star Wars movies, you know that Jabba doesn't actually appear until Episode 6. But he kind of just shows up in the revision. And I guess it's supposed to give context or something, but it feels really out of place. Wow, thank God. That is why you apply exhaust, I guess. And supposedly, according to George Lucas, the reason why they didn't do it from the start is because CGI wasn't quite there by the time the first movie came out, but it's such an odd way to do it. Alright, that's my rant about Star Wars. Not the thing I was expecting to rant. Oh. That move can mess you up if you're not careful, so I err to the side of caution a little bit here. There we go. So this actually opens up quite a few more options for us, because now, not only do we get access to diesel firebombs, which will be insanely useful later down the line, we also get some dynamite. Now, something important to note. I'll just use a freaking rando ration, why not? I know I'm right next to the campfire, I don't really feel like it. There's these guys. They'll give you, I believe, 100 magazines if you trade for the dynamite. However, they will instantly go into the dojo town and kill everyone inside. Now, at this point, there's not really that much of a reason for me to not do it, unless I really care about Bob Friday, because I already got Yazan, I already got Jack, I already got the Dismal map, so Morty isn't going to be necessary. I've already gotten Birdie. So all things considered, I could just give them some TNT. But I want to be nice. $111. Closest. Let's see. Oh, right, the tent is just gone, by the way. I believe there is a shop up here, and I can sell all my crap in here. And then just fast travel back to Area 2. I guess I also could have gone to where the banana splits are, but this works too. They're about the same distance away. Also selling the joy, out of principle, you know the deal by now. Now the reason why I'm suddenly interested in nags is because there's a guy over here who I need to give him 150 magazines to my memory. Another reason why I was waiting on the campfire was because of this. Hey, what's up? That is so much cooler when he kills everyone at once. More like dumb and X. My name's not dumb and X. Who's the real bad guy here? Jerks. Right. I think this is the one that I'm thinking of. Oh, it's Roger, right. Bald, yes. Home runs, Brad. This bit is interesting. So the context here makes this a lot more interesting, because at first glance it seems like the context is almost that one of his students, who at this point we're going to guess that it's Dusty, got too close to him, and Brad punished him for getting close. As we get more context, it feels, I think, the reason that Brad is so closed off is because what ended up happening was Dusty grew attached to Brad, Brad grew attached to Dusty. Buzzo caught wind of what was happening and mutilated him. Huh? Oh, what? Olin is gone. That makes things more interesting. I'd save Scum. Honestly, it's more fun this way. To just grin and bear it. Also, while I'm over here, I gotta grab Duffy. Because if you didn't notice it when I was walking in, I don't blame you, first off. Because I always miss this when I do playthroughs, just completely on accident. Losing Olin is difficult to work with, for sure. Because Olin is the bread and butter for a lot of I almost said a lot of decks, for a lot of parties. So what can I work with here? I feel like Geese. Geese is real good. Terry, Jack, Geese. That seems good. And then maybe... yeah, he's already got the old sock. I'm not gonna bother with Clint Olympic right now. Maybe eventually I will. Yet another fun fact, this character, Yori Stevens, was originally supposed to be a party member. God, Terry. Chester, my boy. May as well just sell Gwyn's, because there's no other character in the game that uses bows. That kinda sucks, but what can you do? Ajit's weird, but he is a really good party member. He's also got like a 10-pack, wait. Why is he so ripped? While I'm over here, this will round up the episode, I think. The most disturbing area in the game. Yeah, so remember those content warnings? This is where they're at the forefront. I love an area that just plays Blood for Sex the entire time. Really sets the mood for what kind of a place this is. This area is full of these weird things, and I'm not entirely sure what they are. I think the implication is supposed to be that they're government experiments, I believe. Similar sort of set of government experiments that led to the creation of the joy drug. he was dancing. This is cool as hell, by the way. I'm mad we never get to fight this thing. I think he does. There he goes. Sometimes he does open his eyes. Well, he took a second to engage. Right. There's a Joy Mutant here. To no one's surprise, considering what kind of a place this is. Doctor. No effect, damn. Oh, and the stun carried over. That's, you know what? I got unlucky and then I got lucky. Come on. I'll take it. Weird doesn't decrease speed, so I get one more shot at that. Piss him off. That'll make this fight way more safe. Much better. And insta-kill. Let's go. That is the power of Verbal Bash. Weather Alert's really good, too. Something else of note in here is this place. This area is it's a very small and kind of meaningless area, unfortunately. It only opens if you're playing in pain mode. It's one of the only major differences between normal mode and pain mode in the game. Is this one small sub-area, the Joy Lab. May as well grab this while I'm over here. So the locket, I believe, is an all stats up. I have to check. It is. That goes... No, it's defense, agility, and luck, I say. Probably goes on Geese. I suppose we call it here. Next time, we explore a few more of the areas that were unlocked, including one that is required for progression. This one right here. But that's all I got for now, I think. Thanks so much for watching.